Hello, this is Jolly Gaming Panda, and today we will be taking a look at Bless Unleashed. It's a game that's been shut down, so it's no longer playable. This is a pre-recording, and I'm just going to talk about the experience, having played it. Now, the character creation is pretty awkward, I guess, but I decided to make Armin from Attack on Titan in this game because I thought it would be funny to make one of my favorite characters in this game. I really had no idea what to even create. I could have made a random original character, but I decided to just create Armin, and I was having a hard time getting permission to actually use his name. I kept trying to come up with different names. So, Armin didn't work, Armin A. Dot didn't work. So I kept trying to come up with all these different names to make it work. And eventually it worked. Somehow the game allowed me to use his first and last name, his full name. So that was pretty hilarious, and I was the first to name my character Armin Alert. No one else did that except for me. It was hilarious. So this was my first time starting out on the game. So I'm gonna read the introduction for everyone. But this was a really great game. I enjoyed it. It's disappointing how quickly it was shut down. I was gonna make a video playthroughs on this game until I found out the tragic news that the game shut down. It really wasn't around for very long. I think this game was only around for maybe 2 or 3 years, maybe. It really hadn't been around long enough. So it was kind of disappointing. I guess the game company that created Bless Unleashed must have not earned as much as they were hoping. But I am glad that the game was at the very least around for a while. I mean, I really didn't play it very much. I might have played it back when it was still new. I actually played it right when it got added to the PlayStation 4 store. And it was really fun. I loved the detail on the scenery. It was beautiful. But sadly, the game wasn't around long enough to last. But I'm glad I got to still play it and experience it. So I'll be talking about Bless Unleashed. The experience playing it. I'm gonna read this little intro for the sake of it though, before we dig into all that. So this is the start of Bless Unleashed.
When the light ends,
oh, it has narration. I don't have
a black blade
to actually read it. Has voice acting. That's cool.
And Luminous will return to sow the seeds of shadow once more. Famine and decay will follow in her wake. And the lash of war will be unleashed. Cries of despair will fill the air and herald the coming of the Undying. An ancient seal will be broken, and an army of chaos shall rise from the breach. Only a bearer of the lantern may be able to hold darkness at door. The die has been cast, and Luminous awoken. Before the goddess of darkness can conquer all, go forth and find the fragments of the gods.
Spooky. You are troubled by disturbing dreams. Yes, disturbing indeed. So that's our character in the armor. I guess this is one of those dreams our character's in right now. Well, lots of detail on the armor, really shiny, Pretty cool. So this is the menu screen. But yeah, this was a Bandai Namco game. It was really good graphics for a free online game.
Can you hear me? My time is short. You are caught in a dream, and I have found my way in.
So it looks like this is a dream, and this lady somehow found her way into our dream. Sounds a lot like Mugen Train. But this game actually came out before that movie, but still. Gotta tell the joke. But yeah, it's pretty cool, the graphics. I think that was the thing that stood out most in this game. Just the quality and the graphics was amazing. The detail and the surrounding area. This game was really pretty cool. It felt kind of different from most games I've played in a good way. Oh my. And here in this video, looks like I'm trying to learn to fight. But I guess Armin's never been much of a fighter anyway, so we're gonna have to have Armin learn how to fight. Come on, buddy, you could do it. Yeah, he don't know how to fight. Put away his shield. Watching this video wondering, Armin, what are you doing? I must have really been confused with the controls when I was playing it. Okay, looks like now I got it figured out. And looks like a wizard or some kind of mage was up there. Probably the one who's bringing out all these little minions to attack our character. Be cautious, the shadow spawns seek to do you harm. Yes, as I can see, they're attacking me. Pretty obvious. But it looks like that's the mage or whoever who's summoning them. Our characters try and get to them, but they keep bringing out more monsters for our character to face off against. Kinda ashamed this shut down. Watching this makes me want to play it again. It was pretty fun. It's probably because of games that just shutting down online games that I play more games that you get to buy than anything, because at least with those games they don't ever shut down. You could always replay them and just play them whenever you want. As long as it's, well, if it's a physical game, as long as you keep it in good condition, you should be able to keep playing it years later. Wow, that's lots of bad guys. Wait, level 40? Yeah, this is definitely a dream. If my level 1 Armin is just dreaming of fighting level 40 bad guys. Yeah, this is definitely a dream. But I like Bandai Namco games. They come out with really good ones. They usually come out with anime games, but some of my most favorite games come from them. Like Attack on Titan 2, that was Bandai Namco. They even made Code Vein, which was really fun. And a lot of other good games as well. Looks like there's that mage. Quit summoning monsters in Armin's dreams. That's not okay. Oh my, that one looks tough. Yeah, I think this is a dream turned into a nightmare. It would have to be. This is just scary. Oh, a twisted Cyclops giant. Sounds scary. Oh my. Oh my, that was crazy. Oh. But it looks like Armin has plenty of potions, about 10 of them. Well, it looked like this game was a really action-packed game. I sadly don't have too much footage of this game to really share, aside from when I started the game. And I'm gonna have to trim the next little video clip I have of it in this video, because turns out the other clip that I combined into this video, I was AFK quite a bit, so I edited a lot of that in this video to be shorter. And to just take out the parts I'm not doing anything, because that would be boring. But yeah, these fights were pretty intense. Probably the reason this game was made to be an online game, so you would team up with players online against all these big, intense battles. Looks like Armin managed to beat him. There you go. There's that mage. Oh. I'm guessing they got away. Well, this game had really pretty artwork too. There was a lot that must have been put into the game. Just imagine how much the game developers and the artists and everyone involved put into the game. Only for it to shut down so quickly. It's pretty sad. But I'm really glad I still got to experience it, even if just for a little while. Sometimes I'll try out online games, play them for a little bit, and then just never get back around to playing them. That's kind of what happened with Bless Unleashed with me, but I was thinking earlier this year I wanted to make videos of playing Bless Unleashed for my channel, but sadly it shut down before I could do that. Alright, Strange Dreams, quest accepted. Yeah, that was quite the strange dream, Armin. But yeah, he just woke up. And here is my other video clip I had. The last recording I actually have of this game. Looks like there's a quest board. I was guessing that's where you could go to accept daily quest to do every day in the game. I do remember spending quite a lot of time just exploring the city. It was really huge, the kingdom, and there was always players that would hang out around the city, and it was just fun taking a look at everything. The detail that was put into the environment. That was one thing that I always liked about this game, and it made exploring in this vast online game world really fun and interesting. There apparently, oh yeah, there was a mailbox. Had different kinds of rewards. So it looked like a bag expansion, a gift box, and other things. So that was pretty cool. That way the game developers could reward players with stuff every now and then. Then in our bag there was equipment, consumables, general items, and premium items, it looks like. There was all kinds of neat features in this game. A bag expansion ticket, I'm guessing that expanded your backpack space, so that's pretty cool. Bag capacity increased too. Okay, so that's cool. Guessing you got rewarded that as you level up, so you could increase your bag space as you go on in the game. That's pretty neat. I feel like there was a lot to the game, and I hardly really scraped the surface of what the game even had to offer. Cook a salt grilled meat lunchbox? Wait, you could cook? I don't remember cooking in this game. I guess that might have been an option. Perhaps. Interesting. Then there was other quests like speaking with NPCs, collecting items. So that's pretty cool. I remember when I started out the game, there was these vast fields. Seemed like our character was in a farm or at a farm location, and I just explored a lot of that area and was really just enjoying it, just exploring. I kind of wish I had more footage of some of that I got to do, but I only have the footage of when I started the game and just exploring the city. I actually don't have anything more than that, but yeah. I remember there were also fun options where you could actually ride on mounts. There were horses and all kinds of different creatures you could ride. I remember riding to a lot of locations with free trial mounts. I don't know if there were free to use mounts that just hung out at certain areas or you just had a trial sitting in your backpack. I can't remember how it worked. And there was the stable I guess you could summon through purchasing with real money. Different kinds of rides. Looked like a little Easter bunny and other cool stuff. Some of those mounts are pretty intimidating though. This game was definitely going for an epic feel, and it was pretty cool. Wow, wait, you could even ride on Inosuke? That is funny. You could ride on Inosuke in this game apparently. This looks like a campaign. Chapters in the story. Oh, I guess if you want to replay any parts of the story you already did, you get the option. But I can't do that yet because I'm still... At the time, I was still doing Shadows of the Unseen. The world of Lumios is troubled. Fields turn barren, thieves and cutthroats stalk the roads. Strange plagues. Yeah, sounds like a pretty dangerous location, a pretty dangerous world. So, since this was back when the game had only just came out, there's only 3 different story modes available at the time. I'm pretty sure they would have came out with more story mode parts as the game went on through the years. But yeah, this game definitely had a lot of potential. I really don't know why, if it just the game didn't earn enough to stay strong, to keep going. So yeah. The game's no longer playable and I kinda wish I played more of it before it shut down. Probably biggest thing with this game that I regret is not really playing that much of it. I didn't even hear anything about this game actually having plans of shutting down, so I wasn't really able to check in on the game or anything. Actually, it wasn't until I was ready to do video I got on the game. The game would not let me get on, and I looked it up, the game was shut down. So if anything, probably the biggest thing, I wish I could have played more of it, and I wish I could have maybe got more video footage so I could have actually did gameplay playthroughs. But the game's gone and there's nothing anyone could do about it. So this is all the footage I really have. Checking out some of the missions, the mounts, looking around at the city a little bit, and the very beginning when I was creating my character. But yeah, this game did feel very vast. There was all kinds of places even beyond the kingdom you could explore. It just felt really big and massive. You could meet tons of players, you could explore, ride mounts to get to places, and it was a really nice medieval video game. Now I remember that location. The place I was ready to walk into, I had so much fun there. I would fight all kinds of bad guys with players. I never really interacted with players, but I would fight alongside different people in there. So yeah, the graphics are amazing. Just look at the detail of the buildings, the structures, everything. It was a really cool game. It's kind of sad because looking at it, there had to have been so much work poured into it, and the game didn't stick around as long as the devs probably would have wanted. I'm sure there was a lot of passion put into this project, this Bless Unleashed. But yeah, it was really cool. I'm glad I still got to try it out, even if it was just when the game was brand new. It was still cool just being able to check out at all. So yeah, really nice game. So this is the map. That's the kingdom. And just look at how much land is beyond the kingdom. There's so much to explore, so much to do. The map might look kinda small actually, but trust me, when I actually explored in this game, it felt very vast. So it was really fun. And I remember these campfires you could hang out to rest, recover some health, I believe. That was always cool, just riding a mount and then stopping at a campfire, and other players would usually hang out there too before diving back into a quest. So yeah, I don't know if or when Bandai Namco might ever tackle another medieval game. I hope next time if they do something like this, it could and maybe even just be a physically bought game, because I just like those better than online games, because once you buy them, as long as you keep the game in good condition, whether it's physical or digital, it's there to play years later. You don't have to worry about the game shutting down. So I will play online games. There are some I actually will still play, but anymore, games that you buy I usually play most of. Because imagine if Pokemon was an online game. After like 1 or 2 years of Pokemon Scarlet being around, they would just shut it down when the next gen came out. That would be so terrible. So yeah, games that you buy don't typically do that, not unless it's an online service game. If it's an offline game, you could always play it years later, even once the online servers shut down, which is probably why I play so much of games like Pokemon. So it looks like there was a warehouse in this game. I guess if your backpack space got really full and you had unwanted items you didn't want to carry but you still wanted to keep, you could keep it at the warehouse. Oh, here's the cooking. I don't remember cooking. No, not enough materials. I was hoping to get to see what cooking was, but I don't know. I guess I was never able to do the cooking? Unless some of those items in the personal storage was the items needed. It would be so cool to see what cooking was like. Oh good, craftable. Okay, so there's a little cooking animation there. It's actually kinda cool. I like it when video games add cooking, cause it's kinda just kinda fun. And games always just go about cooking in their own unique way. But yeah, this game was around 2020 till 2022. So about 2 or 3 years, yeah. I can't remember when in 2020. It could have been the end of the year. I can't remember. But yeah, it was a really fun experience. It's kind of hard for me to go back on too many memories I've had playing this just because it's been that long since I've played it. Like, this is 2023 I'm making this video, and this was a 2020 game. So it's been a long time since I even experienced the game. I only played it around when it was brand new, so I didn't really play that much of it like some other players. People must have played a lot more than I did, but I still enjoyed what I played of it. And it was really great getting to experience the game. Let me know in the comments what your experience was with Bless Unleashed, if you played it, what you liked about it, even things you didn't like about it, just anything. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was enjoyable. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment.